the CTO of Ripple sold millions of XRP. Yes, I'm going to show you how much XRP he sold, when he sold it, and why. He made a huge mistake. David Schwartz missed out on hundreds of millions of dollars worth of profits, and he made a huge mistake by selling his XRP, Ethereum, and Bitcoin in the early days. He sold it way too early, and this video is actually going to be pretty interesting because on X, David Schwartz was asked how much XRP he owns, and he confirmed that he has anywhere between 1 and 10 million XRP. So it's less than 10 million, but more than 1 million. And in this same question right here, he was also asked, at what price will you quit your job? Speaking about Ripple and being the CTO of Ripple. And he said at $1. Now, I'm pretty sure he was joking about this part, but he was serious about how much XRP he owns, and he has less than 10 million. Now, and this 10 million XRP is the max XRP that he owns. So let's just say he owns 10 million XRP, right? David Schwartz also has confirmed on X that at his peak, he owned about 26 million XRP, and how he sold Bitcoin to buy more XRP and Ethereum. But according to him, he never sold XRP to buy another cryptocurrency, but he did sell XRP. So if at his peak he had about 26 million XRP, but also he has confirmed that the max XRP that he holds right now is 10 million XRP, then that means he sold about 16 million XRP minimum so far. And he has confirmed on X how he regrets selling his XRP, Ethereum, and Bitcoin. Yes, he sold all of those cryptocurrencies in the early days. Right here in 2012, he decided to de-risk his portfolio. I don't know why he would do that. But anyways, he was discussing cryptocurrency investing with his wife. And him and his wife both agreed that they should de-risk their portfolio, and he sold Bitcoin back when it was at $750. So imagine, at less than $1,000 he sold Bitcoin, and he sold XRP for 10 cents each, which is crazy. Because 10 cents each means that he missed out on over 20x profits for XRP, and he missed out on 100x with Bitcoin. He could have made so much more money if he just held. And not only that, but to make it worse, he also sold 40,000 Ethereum at $1 each. 40,000 Ethereum times the price of Ethereum today gives us about $74 million worth of profits that he could have made, but he missed out on all of this money basically. So David Schwartz made at least $100 million mistake by selling XRP, Ethereum, and Bitcoin way too early. $100 million. And according to this article right here, Ripple CTO David Schwartz regrets this decision tremendously. It is one of his most significant regrets. According to him, David Schwartz, disclosed a notable financial decision from his past. He revealed that he had sold 40,000 Ethereum at approximately $1 each. Right now, today, Ethereum is at $1,869 almost, so $1,900. And imagine selling Ethereum at $1. In 2015-2016, it was at $1. And if he just waited just 4 to 5 more years, he could have 3,000 to 4,000x his money. Today, it would have been at 1,900x his money, but at the peak, he would have about 4,500x his money. And could have made hundreds of millions of dollars, but he sold way too early in 2015 and 2016, back when Ethereum was at $1, because he was impatient, because he wanted to de-risk his portfolio. I don't even know what that means. Like, you're a crypto pioneer. You should be all in cryptocurrency, not de-risking. But that's what he did, and he paid a heavy price for that. And also, This is a decision that he now regrets significantly, and he regards it as a significant misstep in his cryptocurrency journey. David Schwartz's engagement with Ethereum dates back to its inception, as he was invited by Ethereum's co-founder Vitalik Buterin to participate in the project's initial coin offering, the ICO. So David Schwartz was invited by Vitalik to buy in before the token launch, and David Schwartz said yes. So he bought in. He sold about 20 Bitcoin, and he acquired 40,000 Ethereum in return. Now, at that time, this exchange was approximately only $12,500. So from that $12,000, that could have turned into hundreds of millions of dollars if he was just patient. But he sold it. He sold it way too early, and he only made a few $1,000s. That's it. Despite his early support for Ethereum, David Schwartz sold his Ethereum holdings when the price reached $1 per token. The proceeds from the sale were used to purchase solar panels for a property that he no longer owns. So the hundreds of millions of dollars worth of potential profit that he could have made, he spent that all on solar panels on a house that he doesn't even own anymore. Crazy. So reflecting on this choice, David Schwartz acknowledges the substantial financial gains that he missed out on, given Ethereum's subsequent appreciation. So this is a lesson for all of us to learn from and to not sell too early. If you have a crypto portfolio that you have worked on for years, think 1,000 times before you sell. And if you do decide to sell, keep a small percentage at least as a moon bag in case that cryptocurrency goes up a lot. And in this case, we're speaking about XRP, HBAR, good cryptocurrencies, right? You want to hold good cryptocurrencies and they will do very well. Hopefully a few of them will do very well. So do not sell. That is what we learned from all of this. Do not sell too early because that will cost you a lot. And I myself have made that mistake in the past, but we all need to learn. And David Schwartz decided to sell his Ethereum holdings as part of a broader risk management strategy. Now, again, I don't know why he would do this, but he did it and it cost him a lot. In discussions with his wife in 2012, they agreed to reduce exposure to volatile assets. This approach led to the sale of various cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin, XRP, at prices that, in hindsight, were significantly lower than their current valuations. So he also sold Bitcoin when it was at $750. So Bitcoin, $750 was basically all the way back here in 2016. So it seems like he sold his Ethereum in 2016 and Bitcoin in 2016 and XRP in 2016. So that was a monumental mistake that he made, a huge mistake that he made, because look at where Bitcoin is at today. Bitcoin could have made him over 100x on his money, but he sold way too early. So he missed out on over 100x with Bitcoin, over 1,500x, about 2,000x, let's say, with Ethereum, and a 20x with XRP. That is why David Schwartz, the CTO of Ripple, made a huge mistake by selling his XRP, Bitcoin, and Ethereum way too early. And he missed out on hundreds of millions of dollars worth of profits. Like, it hurts me just making this video. Like, I feel bad for him. We can all learn a lesson from this, is to diversify and hold good assets for the long term. Be patient and do not sell for solar panels. I love you all. If you hold XRP, Bitcoin, Ethereum, cryptocurrency, join us, subscribe, tap the like button, and share this video so the algorithm can push this out. Everyone needs to see this, and I will see you very soon. Until next time, Crypto AI Man.